Hello and welcome back to our coverage of the Wine Country Classic in Napa, California. Big shout out to Top Shelf Disc Supply and Upstage Productions for helping this all go down. We're looking at the leaders of Cedar and Thomas at 9 under, Gabe right behind them at 8 under, and Leaf a little further back at -4. So we're looking at the middle 9. They got 18 holes to go. I'm Holland Cole, joined with my co-captain, Wright Mormon. Say hello, Wright.
Hello, and we're going to start this off on regular hole number 4. This is number 10 for the tournament. This is kind of the classic position of this hole, I would say. You can see right up there by that fork tree that lost some of its limbs a few years back.
Yeah, this hole is listed at 278, but I always feel like it's farther. I mean, we're looking at it being an elevation of, I don't know, up 40 feet or something. So the big arms, these pros are getting up there. That's a great shot with a lot of distance on it. Call that a boomstick.
Yeah, he may actually, he kind of overthrew it a little bit, which you don't see very often. So he'll have a 20-foot putt, but we'll see how he lands. That's what you don't want to do.
Yeah, Gabe hits an early tree, which is classic because it's one of those holes where you end up trying to do a lot. You feel like you got to get it up there and you kind of break for him. It's good that it didn't kick out of bounds, but he's looking to save the 4 now that his upshot didn't quite get there. Real smooth from Leaf on the upshot, probably throwing a berg. A lot of players are throwing that berg these days, especially on this course at Skyline with all the slopes and wind. It can save you a couple strokes in the right position.
Here's Thomas for his 2. That's a good looking 2. That didn't slide away as far as I thought. So you can see right behind Cedar there. This is another one of the spots in Napa where you gotta take a little break and look behind you and kind of take it all in because the views are pretty killer out here. That's what you come to Napa for. Leaf looking to clean up his 3 there. No problem.
There you go. Gets a little bit of a makeable putt. I got a feeling players are going to start heating up. The main course is actually nice in the wind because the wind kind of cuts up in some predictable ways sometimes through the valley and stuff like that. So you can kind of get into a groove up here even though it is windy. Going into hole number 11, looks like they're playing the long position. So as you can see, the basket you saw just past where you see these people. It's a very, very rare 2, and it's a quality 3.
I don't think I've ever seen the 2. I during this tournament, I was talking on my card. I don't think I've ever seen a 2. So it's like to your point. It's really you're looking to try to get out of here with 3, especially on a windy day like today. This can be a really challenging one.
Yeah, if you can get up and to the left, it's pretty much the only area where you have a really clean angle out of 2. I've seen a lot of 2s get close.
Oh my god.
We got the card saying, oh my gosh. Actually,
wow.
There you go. He's got the little sneaky rabbit hole putt. That is a great shot.
Can't stress how big of a shot that is. I mean, it's all of 380, 400 foot of overhand power. That's pretty impressive.
Wow, crush from Gabe too. If that stuck around, that is okay. Catches a tree right before out of bounds. Might be a pretty technical look up for a birdie, either putt or forehand at it, but a really good drive.
Thomas is in trouble here. It's going to take a really good shot, and he looks like he came up a little short by the bench. So he's going to most certainly take a 4 here. Gabe laying up for 3. Again, that's if you're not in position, that's all you can ask for.
Good disc, sticks around. Good real slope is created there after that basket. So
there's Thomas. There you go, stopping right there. That's good for him. Here's Cedar for his 2.
Do it. He does it! He does it!
2 I've ever witnessed.
I've heard of 2s. Yeah, we got it on camera.
There it is. That's
impressive. Thank you, MG Pro, who's doing the videoing on this, and his team of friends, and did all the editing. So we appreciate that. And a 2 on camera on regular 5 long monster. You did it with an overhand, huh?
Yeah, congrats. Wow.
So get out.
Overhand. Congratulations, Cedar. Never thought I'd ever say that.
Get out there early tomorrow before work and practice your overhands, people. That's what it takes.
All right, this is regular hole 6. This is hole 12 for the tournament. This is a challenging hole. You can see tunnel shot. Although Cedar's going up high, he's just going to take the tunnel out of play, the trees out of play. If you have it, that's the shot. If not, you're going to have to do what Leaf's doing here and thread the needle.
Shot. Oh, get down.
Yeah, it's when I see down the middle with a putter, depending on the wind. If it's real windy, some people do it with a little bit of gator or a gator and a little Annie or something. But the statistical shot for a bird or a safe par is overhand. Hope it sticks. That was a nice drive by Gabe, but he's going to have to earn it at the basket, which is what Skyline generally asks you to do on every hole.
Yeah, and like Colin had mentioned, a lot of these holes can be predictable as far as the wind goes. So usually this one's a right to left, which we saw on Leaf shot earlier. So that's kind of what these guys are dealing with. If you're familiar with the course and how the wind blows, it can be a huge advantage out here.
That was a money upshot there to get back on, to give himself a chance there from Cedar.
Ooh.
Or was that Thomas? I'm sorry.
I think it was Thomas.
Here's Cedar. Just poops it a little short. I'm not sure if he was trying to lay that up. I doubt it.
Maybe so. You can hear that wind blowing, so you can see that flag blowing right there. So some of these short putts that look like you could make any time, any day, are a little more difficult. It's a great putt by Gabe.
Way to earn it. He's got right where you want to be on this hole with these wind. He's got nothing to fear. Shooting up at it with a tailwind, and as you can see, he really punched it. Cedar makes the right read too, aiming high, but it just stays high. Got good pop. These guys are confident. Their putts are warming up, but just not falling yet.
All right.
So we've got a couple of bogeys in a row, I think, from Thomas, and he's got to stay focused because he's still in it. And Cedar takes a bogey as well.
Gabe making a move right there. So picking up one on Thomas, so he's tied with Thomas now at second place, and Cedar hanging on with one stroke.
Looking at regular hole 7. We keep telling you regular hole 7 because it's trained into our brains after playing this for many years. But we're looking at hole 13. Another overhand for some players, a forehand or a turning backhand. Gabe gets caught up a little bit early, but hits the dance floor. We'll have a long run at it. Wow, the wind is ripping here, folks. Looks like we've got a little bit of an Anheuser approach. I lost it, but he must have caught from the left to right wind a little bit and just pushed his drive up a little above the basket.
Here's Cedar taking a left-handed backhand. I'm kind of surprised to see that with his overhand, but maybe it's because his power is too much and he'll overthrow it.
I throw a lefty backhand on this one often as well, especially with the wind swinging it that way. You can kind of get up there sometimes. You just kind of play instinct and you go, I'm going to chuck it up into that wind and let it swing back towards the basket. I know sometimes when I throw an overhand, it just gets blown off course with a crosswind. Ooh. Upshot gets a little bit squirrely on the landing, but sticks around for an opportunity. Got Gabe shooting for his birdie. Confident.
I thought his disc rolled down. It was a little closer than I thought it was. Here's Cedar going.
Smooth, and he's got movement. Be kind.
Sit down.
That's tough down there because you've got a little ceiling to get under. Pretty good run, but didn't click it.
There's Leaf connecting for his 3. I think we'll see Thomas next. Or actually Gabe. Here's Gabe coming back for his par. Great putt by Gabe. And here's Thomas finally getting the putt. Thomas had kind of the ideal shot. You can see that olive tree right to the right. You're kind of wanting to land or kind of hit that tree ideally, and then you can have a pretty easy putt. Is that an olive tree?
I think it's a
It's
little
an oak
oak.
tree.
I
I think
think
it's an oak tree.
we had a backburn fire back in 2017, and some things got changed a little bit. I think there used to be a little olive that protected that. It got cleaned up a little bit by the local firefighters that helped save our course.
Thank you. Definitely no arborist. There's our NG Pro crew
Ricardo.
representing. All right, hole 14. This is 345 feet. It's across a valley. Definitely not playing 345 feet. It's downhill, but you can see added challenge of our Rasta basket. And with the wind that we've seen today, getting closer is not going to be easy, but looks like one of our competitors has done just that. So
Yeah, a lot of movement off contact with that. See if you can convert down there. Really smooth form on that backhand. I'm thinking it's going to be a good result.
yeah, that looks like a replay from the catch cam. First view of the catch cam right there. Here's Gabe. Gabe going a little more straight at it, and this is looking nice. Real nice. He did exactly what you want to do. You kind of want to play past the basket so you're more level with the basket, being that it's on a hillside on the barrel.
Oh, Leaf leaves it a little strong and caught by a tree, so he'll have a little tester up there. But knowing that he's been putting from
Nice
long,
shot.
this overhand guy, loving
right
it.
there.
I haven't
Good shot.
seen that play on this, and now we get to see it twice. Good coverage here.
Yeah, that is ideal right there. Played a little past the basket. The roll is just icing on the cake, but you can see he's a little further away than I thought. So definitely with this wind on the basket, no gimme. Leaf is just having a day at Skyline, just trying to tread water. Just gotta keep it together.
Great putt from Thomas. Charging back in with the birdie for the outright lead, extended by another stroke.
Cedar for his two.
Oh, it just raced out of his hand. I wonder if that wind kind of lifted it.
There you can see Gabe.
Woo, he doesn't like that low bucket.
No, but in is in.
It is.
In is in. Yeah, but you can see what I was talking about. You're a little higher up on the hill, so they don't have to go quite up his hill as much on these raised baskets. So
Those last two putts are about what I can do with my overhand, so it's nice to see my game represented here. Coming into hole 15, I guess?
15.
Am I 15? This one's a nice righty backhander. You can shoot it down the middle with a lefty, or as an overhand. So, I mean, this is an option. But another 9 short is one that these guys want to bank. Do it.
It's a little short. He'll have a 20, 25 footer for his birdie.
Oh, looks like we've got a bird down the middle forehand. Gabe. I have not seen a putter down the middle like that. He's got pretty good speed on his forehands.
And this looks like another bird. Castoplast sponsor player Leaf Swenson. You know he's got a bird in the bag. And that checks up just real nice.
Puts it right where he wants it. Doesn't get the movement, but I'm really thinking he's going to connect on that putt.
Just get down.
Going to want a little contact to slow it down. Otherwise, you can punch through to 4. He gets all air. Going to have to scramble down from below hole 1. This is the right in front of the tee pad of the first hole we saw of this 9. I'm sorry, or 10.
Good up.
Okay, so Leaf got caught up a little higher than I thought, and he's going to have to earn it.
Good flag.
Good flag stick. He's got no fear. You got to give him credit for that. He's going to push that in there.
Thomas just starting to pile it on a little bit. He's really taking a control of this round at this point.
Nice straddle.
Damn it.
Cedar, actually, with a nice par save, it can get pretty dicey down there. There's a lot of things in the way.
I knew you were going to make
uphill,
that,
so,
and I was like, I have to make this.
Kudos to him for getting clean up there clean. Easiest hole on the course, it's got to be. This is 100 feet, 180 feet straight. We've seen trees come down a bit, so this is one that all of these players are already marked off as a birdie on the scorecard.
Probably going to see a lot of putters right down the middle, or some people jam it with a forehand when you're going for the ace run. But yeah, the tree, there was a ceiling tree that came down recently that really allows for just a straight ace run now. Gabe taking care of business. Dare I say, stick around for the guys. Stick around.
Yep.
There we go, Leaf. Good shot.
Only one more to get it done.
But see, I think it's better to play
Cedar gonna have a little trouble down there. We'll see. He'll have a long putt, but see if he can bring it in.
There we go. Thomas is heating up. It's another bird.
I think that's a turkey for Thomas.
Gabe with the style backpack tap in. Shooting out of order. Oh dear. Happens to all of us.
Yeah.
But Leaf is a better player than his score is indicating today. We all know that, but it's nice to see that he's wearing it like a pro and keeping his discs in his bag and his mouth closed. And sometimes you get stuck with somebody's attitude when they're not playing well, but it looks like Leaf's a real pro through and through. We're going out to another elevated in the barrel. Looks like we're coming into hole 17. Probably see some forehands out here. Backhands down the middle. You got options here. Wow, I don't usually see the spike hyzer on this, but these guys throw farther than I do. So, boom,
Wow.
shot.
What a shot. That's a big shot. That's at least a 400 something foot hyzer to get there, it seems like. So Gabe gonna go overhand with the thumber approach. Gabe's got a good thumber, so
Wow.
yeah. Just outside bullseye there.
Wonder if any of these guys want to be my partner for an upcoming doubles tournament, because they got game. Leaf going with just a slow speed disc. It looked like they're at easy distance, just up to the left. Maybe an up shot for him.
This should be child's play for Cedar. We've seen his overhand working all day.
Summer.
Oh my
Too much
goodness,
power.
Too much. But he'll have a look. Again, this is on the raised basket, so nothing, can't take anything for granted, but we'll see what happens.
Do it. Leaf has got nothing to lose, so he's running from way downtown. Cedar, 4 strokes back. Takes an adult decision, but gets a little bit further than he was looking. Thomas stepping into his birdie attempt. Birdie success.
Here's Cedar, taking his 3.
The woes continue. They've got a good hard straight putt, which works well up here at Skyline when you're accurate with it.
Yeah, his walking not so much. Struggles with that a little bit.
Yeah.
All right, this is hole 18, so this will be the final round of part 2. This is regular hole 12. This is going to be up into the, it's kind of up into the right a little bit, but we call it the middle position. You can see right at the top of those stairs there. That's a great shot by Thomas. This one's tough. I mean, the putt is never a gimme, and it's so uphill that you'll see these guys are going to take a lot of time on their putt, because if you miss this putt, it can roll down pretty far behind you here. So we'll see what these guys do. But so far they look, wow.
He just threw a fastball tomahawk.
Oh my
it
goodness.
works out. I love it.
That looked like it was going for a ride.
Love that about this game, is there's an infinite number of ways to reach the same destination. And you just have to dream. So Leaf gets cut down a little bit early. Looking to throw in a forehand.
I'll just sit right by the basket for his 3. Here's Cedar here.
Beautiful putt. You got to earn it on this one. You kind of sitting in your chair at home or watching on your phone in bed before you go to, and you think, God, why are these guys taking so long on these putts? And I just can't say enough about how it looks different when you're not on flat ground and you're balancing on the corner of your foot. It is different up that skyline. Elevation changes everything. So the second you let up and take a putt casual, the second it chains out, hits the headband, goes down the hill, and there goes your round. So respect to all these players. And thanks again for joining us for the second part. We'll be back for the third part coming up shortly.
Yep. Thank you guys. We'll see you at part 3. Final round, final 9 action. We'll see where these guys land.
Big putt from Leaf.